This. Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Got a National Series race, K&N at Darlington. I'm going to be starting P7
behind the door
in the number 7 car.
Oh, we're not going.
Come on, Holloway, man, let's go. I can't go until he goes.
All right, you're going to have to come around the tree. Come around the 10. You're going to have to come around the 15.
I know better than to do that.
Get behind the 9.
I don't understand what people do that. The guy had a brain fart. Now he's going to have the whole start jacked up.
You're going to have to come around the 15. Come around the 10. Line up behind the 9.
Alrighty.
Drag those brakes a little bit, get a little bit of heat in those rotors. Alright, you're going to have to come around the 3.
He's got to let me by here. There we go.
The 9.
We are in good shape. There is the green.
Green flag.
And it's all good. Starting in 7th, right where we belong. Down into turn 1. 5 washes up a little bit. Comes the 3's got an amazing run. Gonna let him go. I expect Paul to be faster than me on this track. I'm not sure if he's gonna be as consistent, but I do expect him to be faster. Love to be able to latch right onto him and just kind of follow him up through this field. Wow, the 5's loose. That's going to get him really screwed up coming off the corner. And I'll get by him. So that puts us back to 7th. Just trying to drive right by the wall. Don't get it too squirrely through 3 and 4. And we got a good little spot to run here.
Was at 29.2. The guy ahead has just done a 28.4.
29.2 ain't too bad. Don't want to be branding the right front as much in 3 and 4 as I did there.
The leader has just done a 28.3.
That's a great way to mess the car up.
The guy behind has just done a 28.7.
Look at Paul, man. Trying to get 2 of them through 1 and 2. Jose's fighting him on the outside, but that ain't going to last too long, I don't think. Now he's in the wall. He's got the 9 right in front of him there. 5's taking a look.
You've just done a 29.1.
Backs out. That's the smart move. Didn't quite have the run that time. So let's see, there's 5th place right in front of me. I can see him. He's got a little bit of damage, so just a question of can I work this track a little bit better over the course of 30 laps and get there.
29.1.
Paul Kusheba in the 3 is gone. This 5 car is looking to make something out of it too.
The gap in front has increased to 1.1. Clear low.
Yeah, that's not the place to make that pass. He's got another run. Down to the inside.
7th position.
9 looks like he's loose. And we've got the 1 falling back too, Chandler Krizak. So no black bumpers in this field. Where'd the 5 go all of a sudden?
The gap behind is now 0.7.
I guess the 5 lost it. Maybe coming off 2. That's a way to get into 3. Brake a little bit earlier. Uh-oh. That's the 17. So 17's going to have a pretty rough race here. That's too bad for him. Getting lapped and having at least his first wreck. The 1's into the wall again, coming off a 2. Cannot get you don't want to get yourself into trouble. Oh, it's so easy to overdrive Darlington. You can really get yourself into trouble. Benedictus.
That lap was at 29.7.
YouTube follower. He said Benedictus actually added me on Facebook, said he was a pro racing driver, road racing, and he's been using my stuff to learn how to do oval. So that's pretty cool. Looks like he's learning well because he's right on my tail. This is a great battle here for 4th through 8th.
P7. That last lap was at 29.7.
9 sideways again.
1 inside.
He's still there.
Got the pass made.
They're inside.
And Jose's got it loose again, coming off 4. And he's hit the wall.
Yeah, I knew you weren't back up.
On car high. P5. You've just done a 30.7. You're clear outside.
Well, the 9 kind of did that one to himself, didn't he? I don't know what that guy's thinking.
Wow.
There we go. So all you guys who bet top 5,
You pull it away.
decent shot. Bill Morrow, how's it going, man?
Was at 30.8.
Not going to have much chance to interact with you folks in chat because it's Darlington requires a lot of concentration to drive properly. Not saying that I'm necessarily an expert or that I drive it particularly well,
Well, I don't know what you two are doing.
but I'm driving it well enough right now to be in a top 5 position, so that's good. But it's going to take all my attention to try to hold on to that. Losing a little bit of time to Chandler, who's up there in 4th. Love to get up there and grab that 4th spot. Anywhere I finish is good. You know, anything higher than this is going to be a good finish because it's a pretty high strength of field, so there are a lot of points available here. Getting a top 5 is actually going to be really good for me in the point standings, I think, in this one. But I would love to get more. That's kind of what you want to do. Brake a little bit earlier than I had been doing into turn 3, and so that you can let the car roll off throttle through that corner.
That's half distance. You're looking
Since
good.
I've started doing that, turn 3 and 4 has been feeling a lot more comfortable, and it doesn't feel as risky as it was before. And then you're just real easy getting back into the gas. But yeah, I brake right here, right before you get to the part where the wall dips in.
Cohen behind is now 2.0
Let the thing
seconds.
roll, and then gradually reapply throttle.
That lap was at 29.9.
As the tires are going away, I'm just lifting a little bit more going into 1. A little easier on the throttle coming off 2. Just trying to be consistent, race the track, not worry too much about where the competition is. I'm in a spot right now where there's a little gap in front, a little gap behind. I've got a good pocket where I can just kind of ride.
The gap in front is now 2.8 seconds.
The laps
You've
are
just
clicking
done
off.
30.0.
Got 13 to go now.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
And the 1's continuing to have issues. It's brought me right to his back bumper. mind at all getting past him for position here.
That last lap was a 30.4.
Work by this 13 car. Hopefully he'll let me by on the back straight. Please let me by.
The gap ahead is now 0.5 P5. That was 30.9.
Hard enough to race this track without lap cars trying to race you too. So let it roll, pick up the gas, kind of middle off the corner. Keeping pace right now at the 1, which is good because he's a better driver than me, but his car is substantially worse than mine at this point. He's been into the wall a few times and gotten a lot of damage on that thing. He's in the wall again. I'm going to try to get him going around on the outside. There we go. 4th place.
P4.
Uh-oh.
That was scary.
Not sure what's going on with the leaders up there,
The gap behind is now 0.5.
but they have given up a little bit of time to me. Oh, hey, look, Paul Wilson is coming into play. Driving outside, lift, cut across. There we go.
The gap in front is now 7.7.
7.7 seconds up to the next car. That's the 2. Probably not going to catch them
30.1.
unless they have more issues. Just kind of driving it clean. Uh-oh. Too much gas getting off too there. Really got squirrely. Riding the high line. Careful how I pick up the throttle. Knew that movement was a little bit too sudden coming off too there. 4th place riding right here is pretty good. Hopefully Paul keeps it down to the inside. There we go. Thanks, 8. And the 1 caught back up to me again and then got the wall again in 3.
Oh, I don't like the car.
Five to go, buddy. 5 more. Come on.
5 to go. Right to the outside, cut down.
Oh, hold on.
Brake, brake, brake. Left brake, let it roll.
Really? Really, lap car?
Lap cars are still causing problems for folks behind me.
Come on, just let it go.
Gap up to the front 3 isn't really changing too much right now. Kind of running roughly
The gap in front
same
is now
speed as they are.
9.5 seconds.
Just trying to preserve the car and come home. Ah, Benedictus disconnected. That's too bad. Come home with a good finish here. On the brakes, let it roll. Up to the outside. Just kind of want to ride in that gray stuff. Can cut it down a little bit off. Just want to make sure that you're... Ooh. Got a little bit careless there and grazed the wall.
2 laps remaining.
2 to go. And it's about a 10-second gap now up to third. It's 4 seconds back to fifth behind me.
Come to the white.
Coming to the white flag. Nice and easy.
Good win.
Back on the gas.
P4, you've just done a...
Paul, go up and win that thing. That's impressive. Because Paul, if you remember, he started behind me. Guy just drove up through this field and won that thing. That's really impressive.
The very last place I would expect the car to get rid of that.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 4.5.
Jose manually disconnected. He had a rough race.
They having to worry about.
And there's the
turn 4
finish.
for whatever reason. Turn 1.
Fourth place.
Good result, mate. Well done.
Checker this time.
Nice win, Paul. That's a really impressive drive, man. Good job.
Good job, my man. Awesome job today, fellas.
Alrighty. Not going to have much time to do much of a replay review on this one, but we should be able to check the standings. But I got to bounce out fairly quickly again so that we can get over to the C-Fixed Auto Club registration. Yeah, it's not the... What a surprise that Paul Wilson has attracted the ire of yet another iRacing driver.
There wasn't any issues with him at all.
Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Congrats to the folks who won on the bets there.
And 9, you got nothing to report me. You're just an idiot.
Oh, man, I really would love to sit there and eat popcorn and watch them fight, but we got places to be. So, fourth place, that is 130 points. That's awesome. 48 I rating, 33, 46. Lost another .08 safety. But that's okay. Could potentially get some of that back here.